Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Alina, and in today's tutorial I will show you how to create this gorgeous bicon crystal bracelet. I think it turned out amazing. I'm so proud of it. It's actually a double flat spiral stitch, so it's a flat spiral stitch, and if you are not familiar with it, I will link in the description video I had with the bigger beads, so you can actually see better. And this is a double one, so I've been trying to create this design for more than 1 week, and I never liked the bulkier side looking. When you create double flat spiral, it looks very big, chunky, not my taste actually. So I try different kind of beads. If you cannot see better from here, in the middle we have a round of 2mm pearls. Let me show you, maybe you will see better. So here in the middle actually there is a round of 2mm pearls. In reality you can spot them so much easier, and I use 3mm bicons, some 15 seed beads, and here on the edge, as you can see, we have some 11 Miyuki seed beads. The bracelet itself, it's very sturdy, and you feel like it has metal inside, so it's standing very good on its own. So I just love it. The stitch itself, it's super easy, but because the beads are small, you're going to need a little bit of time to make it, but not a lot. And you can still give it as a gift for somebody you love this holidays, or why not to make it actually your own, since it's green color, it's a Christmas color, and I think it looks phenomenal on the hand too. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's check the materials. You're going to need some Fireline 6LB. I'm using crystal color. You're also going to be needed some 15 seed beads, Toho. I'm using 11 Miyuki Delica, this bronze greenish color. You're also going to need 3mm bicons, this lovely green Christmassy color, and some 2mm pearls. If you don't have 2mm pearls, you can substitute with an 11 seed bead, and the clasp of your choice. I'm using a simple one, a toggle one, and a beading of your choice, beading needle, of course, not of your choice. It must be thin enough so it's go through the 15. So let's get started. Start by adding 180 centimeter or 60-70 inches of thread. I zoom as much as I could my camera, so I hope you see better because the beads are super small this time. So you're going to start by picking up two bicons, two 3mm bicons, just like this. And then you're going to pick up two 15 seed beads, a pearl, a 2mm pearl, or if you substituted with a Toho 11, and then two 15. So this is going to be the sequence on one side of our spiral, flat spiral. So I'm going to slide my beads until I leave, I have a tail about 20 centimeter or 6-7 inches, and then I will go back just through these two bicons. So I will ignore the 15 and the pearl, just like this. Now when I'm going to pull, I will create like a small loop on one side of these crystals, and I want to do the same on the other side. Now on normal original flat spiral stitch, you will adding the same sequence of beads, so you'll be adding the same 215 a pearl 215, but because I didn't like the look of it, it looked too bulky for me and too crowded, I decided to replace on one side the pearl with the Miyuki bead. So now what you're going to do, you're going to pick up two 15 beads, then a Miyuki 11 and two more 15. So basically you swap the pearl for the Miyuki. and then you're going back through the same crystals, these two, ignoring the 15 o's and the rest of the beads, just like this. And you're going to pull again. So this is going to add on the other side these beads, this sequence. So we created the first base for the spiral. Now you're going to repeat the process all over again. So you're going to add a bicon all the time. Then on this side you're always going to put the pearl, and on the other side the miyuki. So now you're going to pick up another 3mm bicon, and then you pick up two 15-0, a 2mm pearl, and two 15-0. So this is the sequence, and if you're looking like this, like my work twisted, you can see the pearls are on this side. So I will go like this. I will slide this also. Okay, so now you're going through the last two bicons that you have. So this is you added now, you're going through the previous one that you added before. I like my work super snug sometimes, so it's hard to cross the needle, and the one you just added now. So it will always be the last two bicons that you added, and when you pull, you will see you have another sequence of beads on this side. Now we have to add this on the left side. So I will be picking up two 15-0, a miyuki this time, and two 15-0 seed beads. And this time I will do the same. I will go through the last two bicons, and I'm going to pull, and I want to make sure my spiral, this sequence of beads are situated on the side I want all the time, because the beads are so small. I like to arrange them with my thumb and make sure they sit super flat. So now we're going to repeat this process again. So you're going to pick up another bicon. If you want, if it's not hard for you, you can also pick from the same moment the sequence of beads on this side. But now I want to show you like this. So I pick up the bicon, yes, like this. Now I will pick up two 15-0s, and then a 2mm pearl, and then two 15-0s. And then I will go back through the last two bicons I have here. One, and the second one, just like this. And then I'm going to pull, and I created this sequence right here. I will do the same on the other side. So pick up two 15-0, a delica, and two 15-0, and I will go back through the last two bicons I just added. I think this will be a very nice gift. Although it's looking like I'm struggling, it's because I'm trying to show you so good how you can see better how I'm making, but it's a super fast stitch. And as I told you, the best is I'm trying to flatten this and just pull. So there you have it. Now you're going to create the length you want and make all this, and then we will make another one, and I will show you how to attach to this first spiral. So see you in a minute. Welcome back. So I made a little bit of the flat spiral. You will notice it's very dense and compact feeling when you make it. I cannot stress enough the importance of always use your thumb and try to separate the this beads from the side, so you make place for the crystals in the middle, because they are so tiny. Otherwise it to look just like this, you see, because the last one, it's the last one I added. So always try to make sure you just spread them so you can see the crystals. So now we're going to do the same thing with a minor difference. What we want to do is make another side of another flat spiral here, and we're going to connect it with the pearls. So this means it's the mirror image of this one. So now we're going to have this on the right side, the Miyuki, and instead of adding a pearl on the left side, we will connect it with this. So I will show you what I mean. So now you will be picking up another thread, you put your needle, and then you'll do the same thing. So you'll pick up two 3mm icons like this. You're also going to be leaving a tail about 20 centimeter or 6-7 inches, and then you're going to add, this time we're going to put the Miyuki on this side. So you're going to pick up 250 an 11 Miyuki and 250 and as usual we're going to go back through these two bicons we just added. So let me show you. They are super small which is nice because it's create this dainty look for the bracelet. Now I'm going to pull. So I have this beads on this side. Now on the other side, instead of picking up a pearl again, I will connect it with the first spiral we make it. So I will flip it like this, the pearl will be on my side, and as usual we're going to pick up 250 We're not going to picking up a pearl now because I wanted to connect it to the first pearl that we added here on the first spiral, just like this, and then I'm going to pull. Don't worry if it's looking a little bit wonky now. Then you're going to pick up two more 15 and then you have to go back through the 3mm bicons again, just like we always did in the first spiral. So once I will pull like this, they will sit nice because now it's the first round, so they look a little bit all over the place. So I will pull just like this. Now you'll continue creating the second spiral by picking up a 3mm bicon. I will slide it down like this. Then you'll pick up two 15 a Miyuki and two more 15 yes, like this. And now I will go back through the last two bicons I just added. So it's basically the same like the first time we created the stitch. So I will go through this bicon. Let's see if I can make it, and this one, just like this. And I'm going to pull. Make sure you pull tight and all the beads sits together. Now we want to connect with the second pearl, so I will pick up two 15 I will not pick up a pearl, I will just go through this one that we added earlier. I'm going to pull, and then I will pick up two more 15 and I will step up by going through the last two bicons, just like this. And I'm going to pull again. Make sure the thread is not getting tangled. I always say this because mine is always doing this. Let's see. Just like this. And now you're going to pull. And let's see how it's looking now. It's looking very nice. it's starting to have more stability. So you're going to pick up a 3mm bicon, going to slide it, then you're going to pick up two 15-0s, then a Miyuki 11-0, and then two 15-0s, just like this. And then you're going to go back through these two bicons right here. One and the second one. Make sure you don't go through the 15-0 also. That's not good. When you pull, keep in mind so the thread is not getting tangled and the beads are sitting where they're supposed to be sitting. So now pick up two more 15-0s and we go through the next pearl, the third one, to connect. So the pearls are going to be the connections, the connectors between the two spirals, flat spirals. Two more 15-0s and go back through the last two bicons like this. Now it's so much easier, as you can see, because we created the first rounds, so it's going faster and easier, and you'll have an amazing bracelet in no time. Let me show you one more time just to make sure. So pick up a 3mm bicon. I think it's a very nice idea of a gift for Christmas this year. With the green color and the little pearls, it's very nice. So pick up 250 a Miyuki 250, and then go back through this two bicons, the last two. My needle, it's looking like went to war because it's a thin one, specific for 15 beads, and it's always getting like this. Now I'm going to pull. I usually flatten it with a flat nose plier to make it more straight, but it's not working all the time. Pick up two more 15-0s and go through the next pearl like this, and then two more 15-0s and through the last two bicons. I think it's not going fast because my needle is not straight. I don't like to change the needles until they break. Okay, so I'm pulling tight like this. So there you have it. So now you'll do the same thing all over until you finish the bracelet, and I will meet you right back to show you how easy and elegant we can attach the clasp. So see you in a second. Welcome back. I will show you how to add the clasp without making the whole length of the bracelet. So this is how it's looking until now. And also you can see it has double sides, you see, but usually one side looks better than the other. Not better, but for example on this side the crystals are more exposed rather than this one, because this one was the one that I always try to make it like this and super flat so you can see the crystals better. So now I told you to leave two tails. You can ignore one or you can wave it later, but you're basically just going to put one of the tail threads in the needle. The thread is exiting the crystals, so you're just going to go through the first 15 beads from the middle like this, and you're going to pull, and now you'll pick up two 15 another bicon. Yes, and then you're going to put your half of the clasp. In my case now I will put my jump ring. This is what we have until now, and then you'll go back through the bicon, just the bicon, that's it, ignoring the 15 there, and you're going to pull. Let me show you better, like this. And now you're going to pick up two more 15 off. 1, 2. So let me show you how it's looking. So you have the pearl here, and then you have two 15 and the bike, and I want you to go through the first 15 from up, like this. And now when you're going to pull, you see how we created like a V shape between this 215 and the pearl. So now what you want to do is to reinforce. So now you're going to go back through this 15. We're going to reinforce all this. It's a small 15 right after the one we exit. Okay, and then I will go through this 15 right here. And then through this 15 here, and through the beacon and through the clasp again. Like this. And pull. Go back through the beacon again and through the 15 that follow. So you're going to reinforce 2. If you can make it 3 times, even better. Maybe if you're using 0.4 LB Fireline, it's good. So I reinforce it here. I will go, I can use even the other thread tail I have. So let's see. And now I will go through this sequence of beads from the side. So it's the 215, the Miyuki and the 215. Going to pull. And then go back through the 2 beacons like we usually do when we're making a loop on the flat spiral. There's no rule, you just follow your thread. And then I will go and reinforce on this side. So I will go through all the 15 right here. I don't think I can go back through the crystal again, so I will just go through this 2 back here. There are 3 actually, just like this. Go through all the beads on this side again. There you have it. And then I will step up again through this 2 beacons, the last 2. So because I want to make sure this loop is staying on the outside like this. So by stepping up through this, I will push the crystals to come in front more. Just like this. And I'm going to pull. So now I will wave my tails in the back and the last I have, and you will be doing exactly the same thing on the other side of the bracelet. So I will see you in a minute with the final results. So we finish our tutorial for today. I want to show you once again how sparkly these beacons are and how amazing this bracelet look. I'm super excited about it, how it turned out. And please, I would love for you to tell me in the comments if you try it, what colors you use. You can substitute a lot of the beads. If you want a bigger, bulkier look, you can substitute the 3mm with 4 and the 15 with 11. And I would love to know which design you try. So until next time, take care and bye bye.